All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome to a special edition of Learning How to Tap. So, before we get started, I'm curious to know how many of you know about tapping, or it's also called EFT, which is Emotional Freedom Technique. How many of you have heard of it?
I have. I've heard of it.
I can't hear you guys. Has it? Oh, wait. I'm sorry. I missed that. I couldn't hear you guys. I turned down my volume by accident.
Yeah, we both heard of it.
Okay, great. So, do you guys tap on a regular basis?
I used to in yoga class, but I haven't gone to yoga in forever.
Okay, we'll work on that one, Tess. All right. So I know a lot of the girls in the tribe that have fibromyalgia, they have back pain, et cetera, and so forth. Hey, Jess. So I really wanted to kind of just go over like the basics of something that we can add to our daily practice, whether we have pain or not, and it can be used for a myriad of different things, from overcoming even phobias like spiders, like I said, back pain, migraine issues, DB situations, fear of not being good enough, fear of not being seen, being heard, fear of success, all that good stuff. Even social anxiety. I I've been tapping for about 2, maybe 3 years, and I started adding it to my routine pretty on a regular basis. So I actually have to. I'm getting undressed because I won't. A lot of the times we don't know what the exact points are. So I want to make sure that you guys are tapping at the right points, okay? So I'm going to scooch back just a scotch. So it starts off, and the reason why meridians are so important is just like when we do the meditation where we're activating and we're on the balls of our feet. And I just came up had this new. I was skipping this weekend, and I was like, why does skipping make you feel so happy? And it's not only just about being like a little kid if we skip, but you're constantly on the balls of your feet. So I was like, whoa, that makes total sense that you're activating the meridian points in your feet, and it brings you that higher vibration. So that's what tapping ultimately does. And to get the real true benefits of tapping is to go really deep with your emotions, even if it sounds a little bit negative on your first roundabout. And I'll go into all that. So the first point that you're going to tap on is the side of your hand. So the bottom where the pinky is and that meaty flesh. Okay? And you can use either side. It doesn't matter. Some people like to tap on both sides. Some people like to tap on one, whichever you guys feel comfortable with. Okay? So how it starts is, so we're gonna just do pain relief. So it's, even though I have all this pain in my back, I deeply and completely love and appreciate myself. And then you repeat that 3 times, and then you start the motions, okay? And then, so the next place that we're going to go is the brow point. So it's literally, you can feel like a little bone right here. And it's just, you don't have to beat yourself up. It's just a gentle tap. And I'm just showing you that as a point now, and then we'll go through an actual tapping session. And then we have the side of the eye. So it's like almost like you can feel the outside. There's a little bone there where you can feel the outside, right, the outside of the eye socket. So that's the other point, okay? And then we have right underneath the nose. And then we have like kind of in between your mouth and your chin, that little point right there. And then we have this point. So we have our clavicle, right? And so you go about an inch down and you can tap there. I personally, what I like to do, hold on, I've got to take this fucker off. It's not coming off. Okay. Well, we're going to flip you around. What I like to do is I like to do this. And that kind of sounds like I'm not hurting myself, but I really like to activate the heart. And then the next point is with women, well, we're all girls, so right where our bra strap is, and we're going to tap right there. And then we're going to go to the top of the head. And then we're going to continue the rotation down. And the only thing we don't do the karate chop. The karate chop is just basically like, it's like, beam me up, Scotty. And so I want everybody on a scale of 1 to 10 to rate how much pain are you feeling at this particular moment in time. Okay, because we want to know where we are or where we were, and then where we're going. Okay, so we're going to start. So even though I have all this pain in my back, I deeply and completely love and appreciate myself. Even though I cannot get out of bed and there's so much pain, I deeply and completely love and appreciate myself. Even though this pain in the back stops me from living a fulfilled life because it hurts so much, I deeply and completely appreciate myself. And then we're going to go through the tapping points, okay? So we're going to say, all this pain, and we're going to switch to the side, the pain in my back, the excruciating amount of pain that I'm feeling. I can't even get up out of bed. I feel like a piece of shit because I can't do what I want to do. Now we're going to go down to the chest point. The pain that I'm experiencing in my back right now. Not being able to do anything that I would like. The pain that I feel at the current moment. Okay, and you guys can repeat after me. You can put yourselves on mute. And we're just going to go back again, and we're just going to be a little bit more serious with why we're feeling this pain. The pain in my back makes me feel stuck. The pain in my back makes me feel like a lazy bum. The pain in my back makes me feel like I can't accomplish anything. All the pain in my back, the pain that I'm feeling right now, not loving myself enough because I'm in so much pain. The fear that I'm never going to live one day without pain. Can I even live one day without pain? And now we're going to go around and say, put more positive affirmations. Even though I have this pain in my back, the pain in my back is manageable. The pain that I'm feeling is just a temporary thing. I can do one thing today to make myself feel a little bit better. I can do one action step to make a little bit more movement in my life. I love myself, and I appreciate the pain that I'm experiencing. I understand my pain. I feel my pain. I'm willing to let go of this pain. I'm willing to let this go now. This pain is not going to hinder me. This pain is not going to stop me. The pain that I'm feeling is not going to stop my day. This pain that I'm feeling is not going to keep me in bed all day. The pain that I'm feeling is going to be washed away. The pain that I'm feeling is now at a lower vibration. And take a deep breath in, and then exhale and release. Now, whether you have back pain or not, sometimes we do experience pain. I know I particularly don't have back pain, but I feel better. I feel pretty yummy and delicious. So I could really, and now you rate yourself. So I would say, like, my pain on a level of 1 to 10, like, I don't really have pain, so it's a 3, and I could definitely feel a shift down to a 2, which is cool. Does anybody else feel a shift or vibration difference? You guys can unmute yourself. So I'm not just talking to myself again, like usual. It's not Periscope, man.
Well, I didn't have any pain to start with, but I definitely feel like tingly, like calm and relaxed, which is weird.
Right?
Yeah,
It's
I feel
cool.
tingling. And I replaced my word pain with fear because today I was having like this mental block, this fear of my business. And so I replaced the word pain with fear, and yeah, I feel calmer.
Yay!
Yeah.
That's rocking.
Yay.
What about you, Julie?
I definitely have to say I feel a lot calmer too. Like I felt my shoulders untense. It was weird, but it definitely untensed my shoulders.
Nice. So would you say that it definitely reduced the pain in your shoulders just a little bit?
Yeah.
Cool. And what about you? And everybody, today's Julie's birthday, so we can say happy
Oh, happy
birthday.
birthday.
Happy birthday.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Good to
And
see you. Well,
Yeah,
I can't
you
really
too.
see you, but good to be with you.
I know. I would turn on my camera, but I look horrible on camera.
Hello.
oh,
Yeah, we definitely don't care.
wait, Julie hasn't come to some of our sessions when we're looking. Like one night, I was like whatever. Just Julie's for the mastermind that we're getting started. A part of it is like being uncomfy and comfy all at the same breath on camera. So I'm just saying we do a lot of camera work. We're going to be doing a lot of mirror work, camera work, but you can tap in front of the mirror, which is really, really cool. But like I said, even if you didn't have back pain, like I didn't have back pain, but I know that a lot of the ladies, they have fibromyalgia. It's hard for them to get out of bed. They feel like debilitated. So, I mean, if I was doing like fear around my business, like it probably would have been a lot nastier because that's my personal stuff. But what you really want to do is when you're doing that first round, like you don't judge. Like it's not like, oh my God, I'm talking crappy about myself. It's really about going in deep and exploring those emotions. Really like saying, hey, I have some back pain. And, sometimes people experience pain and it's not illness related or dis-ease oriented. It's for another reason. Some people, feel tension in their back because anxiety. And so it's like you can go into the whole like motion of like this anxiety fucking sucks. I like cussing personally because I like, like I said, I get into the deeper emotions. So we're not judging the DB when we go through the emotions. What we're really trying to do is remove and get that funk out of us, really. And then I like to go through with some positive affirmations at the end. I think we did 2 rounds. I don't know. I was just in the zone. So, and you can do this for a half an hour if you like. You can do it.
I'm sorry, is it always the same? Like, do you tap in the same places all the time and just say, like, what your pain is and your affirmation?
Yeah, so you start it right here, which is the KC. They call that the karate chop point. And then you move through the meridians. Now, there's other people that start with the head first. I just figure, like everything like we do is it's keep it simple. So if you feel like the head is the first place you want to start with the head. If you guys got to see one of the broadcasters after my blab today with Karen, she was just tapping here and here to increase the vibration, like it's an energy shift. So that was pretty cool. So she didn't actually physically go through the tapping motions with the key phrase, and the whole point is that you want to say the not nice thing, and then you want to follow up with it. It's exactly like mirror. I deeply and completely love and appreciate myself because it's so huge. Even though we have fear in our business, we still love ourselves. We still got our superwoman pose on. Okay, yeah. Right? So, and there's so much, like the best that I think is out there is Nick Ortner. He does a really good job he had a movie called The Tapping Solution, and, he took people, like, I believe on, like, a little retreat, and, like, he watched them for, like, a month to see how they improved. And lots of shifts happen in people's lives, particularly that were experiencing a lot of pain. It's good for PTSD, like I said, fear of spiders. It's great for, becoming a non-smoker. So, good question, Joel. What about you, Jess? What did you feel about all that?
Honestly, I was having a bad connection at first, so I didn't get to go through. I was like, I had to leave and come back in, so I kind of missed out on a lot of it.
Okay, well, there's always the replay, but just for just a little recap, you're going to start here, and what you do is, I don't know, it'd probably be easier if you guys saw me. So what we're going to do is, you basically, we're using pain. So it's like, I have all this pain in my body. I deeply and completely love and appreciate myself. My back pain is so excruciating right now, but I deeply and completely love and appreciate myself. You say that 3 times. And then you go through the motions, and the first round or 2 rounds, you want to really get into the DB of it all, if you will. You want to get into the deeper, the real intense emotions of what's showing up for you at that moment in time. you know, you might, I'm going to start trying to do this before I periscope. I'm going to do like a mini periscope, because I get crazy nervous before I scope. Particularly today, the energy's been really funky. So I could feel myself and my energy because there was just so much coming at me. I was like, whoa, killer. Like I felt very off. I felt very off kilter today. And I didn't like that feeling. And I don't normally broadcast when I'm like that, but I was supporting Karen and her happy little love and light train. So
Yeah, you were off today.
yeah. Say
I could tell.
Yeah. And that's okay. You know, it's okay to be off, but I was fully aware of it. That's why I was like, I'm doing this reading, and then I'm doing 3, and I'm out. Like, and I wouldn't have even a broadcast at all, but I was like, I was helping Karen out. So anyway, so that's how you do it, Jess. So you can even do it for like the being sick in your family. You know, all this respiratory, stuff, and get it moving through the meridian points and out. And see if you guys feel better. The kids might like tapping.
Yeah, that would be fun to do with them.
Yeah. So, and I think that was really cool. Like Tess changed the pain to fear. You know, and we just create what like I said, tapping. There's so many different videos out there, but I'm definitely going to be making a series of things to talk and tap about. But it's really cool to see what type of if everybody's having fear in their business, and then say the particular fear, and then go through the pain points with everybody's different fear. That would be really cool. So
that would be awesome. Are we gonna do that in Academy?
Yep, we're gonna do that in Academy, and I also want to do a special meditation which has everybody's power mantras for the year and the power mantras that they're using for the month. So we'll have our cute little memes, and I'm going to create a meditation out of that. So we're listening to our own meditation, if you will. So it's going to be, I am strong, I am confident, I am committed, like all these great, like a Louise Hay, but we'll have our own version of it. That I'll actually make it an MP3 so you can take it around. Yeah, there's a lot of cool things that we're going to be doing. And then I want everybody to have a recording of them talking, like when they look in the mirror. I want everybody to record it this time. So you're having a rough day, or you're taking a 15-minute nature walk, you get to hear yourself speak to your amazing, beautiful person and say, "Hey, I love you." Like, it's so much more powerful if we hear it coming from our own voice. Like,
that makes sense.
It is. I mean, I'm not being conceited or arrogant or even in my superwoman pose, but if I want to get inspired, I usually watch something that I've done. A private, a public speaking, a motivational talk, something of those sorts. So I think that was too much energy for Tess to handle. But she'll be back. She's back.
Sorry.
But, I do, because I don't like to be misconstrued with, too many outside influences. So when I really want to get motivated, I listen to my own self to get into that high frequency. And this is something cool. Did I tell you guys this? I don't think I told you this last Monday. Did I tell you guys that I know that I finally know what an incantation is? Do you guys know what Okay. So an incantation is, Tony Robbins says it a lot. So if you're using an affirmation or a mantra or an intention, it's physically like getting into that high vibe, which we do when we do activations. But that's the whole, you can just do incantations and be like, yeah, get into that vibration. So if it's like you want to achieve something, maybe doing like the pound fist or whatever, like happy dance. But when you're doing the physical motion, when you're using the affirmations and the mantras and your intentions, it's called an incantation, where you're using the energy of your body with the voice in your mind. It's really cool. So I learned something new from somebody. It's really neat. So I am actually going to stop this because I want to keep it short, and I want to keep it under a half an hour, which I actually have accomplished talking for only 20 minutes. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to stay on the line and just chit chat with you guys, see how everybody's doing, check in. Sound good?
Yeah.
Does anybody have any questions? I know it was simple, pretty short, to the point. Did all of that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. I feel like I'm like halfway between Periscope and Google because I'm not used to recording us. And I'm not going to just say goodbye. So I love you all. You know, if you're still thinking about the Soul Tribe Warriors and, you know, the Simple Spirituality Academy Mastermind, I have, you know, my schedule's open. I want to have a one-on-one conversation, eyeball to eyeball, or voice to voice. So please reach out to me. And if you're really, really interested, we're going to make it happen. So again, love and light. And I'm going to stay on and hang out with the girls. And I'll be talking to you guys soon. If you need anything, private message me. Mwah, mwah, mwah.